If you need level 40, unlimited, limited, clutch time, domination, triple threat, or anything else on your 2K account grinded, contact Rose NBA on Twitter and let them know X sent you.
Alrighty, we are back with another tier list. Small forwards. This one's going to be fun. We got all the beautiful, wonderful cards that have been releasing recently in my team, including all those wonderful endgames. Remember, these are primary position lists and not secondary position lists. So if you got a guy, he's your favorite, he's a small forward point guard, guess what? He's on the small forwards list, not the PG's list. If he's a small forward, power forward, he's on the power forwards list. He's right here. So let's get into it. We're going to start it off with the actual first page, not the second page, and show you guys the hard pass tier. Again, I've been going pretty light on these hard pass tiers just because there's not as many people as I'm excited about, if I'm being honest. So we're starting it off. We got Vit. Vit is lit, but he's still a gold, one of the worst jumpers I've ever used in my team. Definitely not a dub. Sean Elliott just has the normal timing jumper. I just need you guys to go into the hard pass tier, if I'm being honest. We got Juan Toscano Anderson, who's actually pretty good for a Ruby, but just in the grand scheme of things, I promise you will not run into anybody using this anymore. Drum Kirsty, again, normal timing jumper. Gold Giannis is great, but the dude has no offensive game aside from a layup or a dunk, just defense. And Corey Kispert is a catch and shoot guy, but who can't catch and shoot at this point? Still decent tier. We're rocking with him. Trey Murphy, pretty good. Gets, I think, the Trey Young base on quick, shifty dribble style, though. Not the greatest at dribbling, so just definitely not the most amazing. Shane Battier, I just don't love jump shot 40 at this point in the year. Everybody's getting hyper fast jumpers. Jump shot 40 ain't it. Richard Dumas says jump shot 22 on quick and has some of the worst dribbling I've seen, Kyrie behind the back, pros escape. Yeah, it's just not worth it. Peja does have jump shot forward, though, and it's a pretty solid card. It's sitting 6'9", but just can't move very well. Doesn't have the good dribbling. It's just chalked. Mike Dunleavy is a 6'9" shooting guard, which is crazy, but again, jump shot 40 this year just really isn't crazy. It's been great in previous years, but this year, Kenny Walker, jump shot forward, pretty nice all-around small forward, but I think it's only on the quick timing, which is a little bit tough. Jamal Wilkes, jump shot 94 is definitely a little bit tough, especially with how bad his dribbling is. It's kind of meant to be a mainly defensive guy, but we got guys that play defense better, so really what's the point? Jay Crowder has that Harden jumper. I liked Harden's jumper earlier in the year when not as many people were so fast on the closeout, so good. And at this point, I'm just kind of mad with him. Just really didn't feel good when I was using him. Franz Wagner, I just do not like jump shot 39. I've said it multiple times. I rank cards lower when they got jump shot 39 because I just hate it. I know some people are okay with it, but not my cup of tea. Denny Avdia, set shot 1, I think it is. It's actually not terrible. It's pretty good on Denny. Plus, he has that point guard position, which is always pretty nice. But at this point, we have so many good, tall PGs at this point that he just isn't really special anymore. Deandre Hunter, one of my favorite guys. He's got jump shot 32 on quick for a Sapphire. He is crazy. Probably the best Sapphire in the game, or maybe best Sapphire we've ever had in 2K. Just an all-around beast. And Bojan Bogdanovic does have jump shot 75 on very quick, but it's just it's jump shot 75. It's definitely not the most amazing jumper. It's a little bit baited now. And then we have the pretty damn solid tier, which I think continues on to this one. It does. So we're going to get into it. We obviously have Sean Marion's Dark Matter here. Jump shot 39, again, still isn't a jumper that I love, so I can't put him into Baby Demon, but is definitely better than Wagner, so he gets that jump. Tobias Harris is another pretty good card that I do like using. He's got a good dribble style. He does this, he does that. 70 on very quick is also pretty nice, but definitely a little bit lackluster compared to some other guys we got. Terry, the dentist, is pretty good. Another one of those quick jumpers, and I still think that he can compete out there because the Rudy Gay jumper is so smooth, it's so nice, but a little bit left to be desired. Atari Eason is just a better version of Bojan Bogdanovic. It has the same jump shot 75, just better dribbling, better tendencies, better things like that. Robert Covington, jump shot 63 on very quick, is again another really good tall shooting guard that can be pretty nice for you. Jump shot 63 though is one of those jumpers that kind of pulls you in a little bit, so while he does have good defense, sometimes he's going to be getting contested he shouldn't. Nicholas Batum, another one of those jump shot 40 kind of guys, plays the PG position, which is obviously pretty special, pretty nice, pretty fun. And he's 6'9", dude's got some crazy defense. It feels super good. But again, jump shot 40 definitely not the most amazing. But because he's a 6'9" PG, he gets some love. Mikal Bridges is one of my favorite guys this year, but jump shot 80 is getting into that a little bit too slow, kind of jump shots at this point. Still though, I love what that Amethyst was for my squad earlier in 2K22, just an absolute beast. Chris Middleton, just not the most amazing jumper. He's meant to be a 3-and-D guy, but who kind of isn't at this point. Kuminga, just kind of a worse version of Giannis, and Giannis is stupid cheap, so why would you use Kuminga anymore? Jason Tatum is 107 on very quick, one of the best jumpers I've used this year, but shifty dribble style, not the most amazing dribbling animations, so probably not going to be too crazy for your squad. Glenn Robinson has his jumper on quick, which jump shot 29, and just feels a little bit lackluster. Again, the Pink Diamond did some crazy things for the squad early in the year, but the Dark Matter kind of let me down. And then Dominique has jump shot 8, which is a jumper that you either really like or just absolutely despise, and I'm kind of towards the despise part. Just not too great. Dominique just not as good as he was previously. Wish we had the old like 2K19 jump shot 8, but it is what it is. Then we have two more in Andre Karolinko and Albert King. Albert King got the rail and jumper on very quick, but is a 6'6 shooting guard and definitely does not have some good dribbling. He was good when he first came out, but now he's just kind of meh. And Andre Karolinko actually hasn't got an upgrade since he got this dark matter with 98 on only quick timing. So while AK is usually one of our favorites, has the great defense, it's just this one's not really living up to the hype, I guess we'll say. We got the Baby Demons here up next with Vince, who does have a kind of beta jumper. It's more in like mid-speed, but Vince is one of those guys who every single time you're attacking the basket, it's going to be this crazy poster, has some decent dribbling, and can be a good card because that jumper, while being slow, can be pretty money. Tracy Mcgrady, again, just some not the greatest of dribbling animations, but still is a 6'8" shooting guard that you can run and be pretty nice. I would definitely use the other T-Max, though, who can play the PG as well, because why wouldn't you want T-Max at the PG? Scotty, jump shot 30 is great, and I think this year is probably the best versions of Scottie Pippen we've ever seen, but jump shot 30 still is not the most amazing at jumper, still a little bit slow, but the defense on this guy is absolutely insane. Rudy Gay, another 6'8 guy, super nice player build. Rudy Gay jumper, very quick, dribbles nice, all around great. Probably could have put him in the demon tier. Probably going to get some comments about that, but it's fine. OG Anunoby, pretty slow jumper sometimes, but does have the good defense. Again, one of those 3-and-D guys, I just think he does it better than some. Tydebo, one of my favorite cards we've received this year. 6'5 at the shooting guard is definitely not the most ideal, but the guy moves great, has an awesome jumper, and the defense on this man is just different. And then we have the three LeBron Jameses. Obviously, I would say that this LeBron, the alter ego LeBron, is definitely the best of these three, but let's be honest, none of them are that great. LeBron this year, I think, has definitely had a down year. The jumper is all right this year, but the dribbling, like the Kawhi behind the back and all that sort of stuff, it's not good. Larry Bird, one of my favorite cards just because I love the Larry Bird jumper. Some people hate it this year, but I'm absolutely a fan of it, so I'm still putting him in the Baby Demon. Kawhi, rail, and base, one of the best 3-and-D cards in the game because that defense is just absolutely different. One of the few cards I'll still run, but I didn't put him up in the Demons tier because there's other versions of Kawhi who are just as good and don't have the small forward, power forward positions only. Grant Hill, jump shot 1, really good this year. He's got some good defense, just that like perfect kind of point forward, except he can actually play the shooting guard, which is pretty nice. So all around pretty great. It's just like usually his like all around amazing slashing has kind of got stopped because we have, Taco and Yao standing in the paint all the time now. And then we have the continuation here. Elgin Baylor, actually pretty good card. Jump shot 38 on very quick, some great dribbling. Can't go up in the Demons tier because I feel like he would have been so much better with the point guard position, but it is what it is. Two old goats, Chris Mullen and Cedric Maxo. Both these guys used to be up in the Demons. Chris Mullen because 22 on very quick with that Curry slide was just insane when he first dropped. And Cedric because of jump shot 3 on very quick being insane with his great dribbling. Both these guys, I think, have just been outclassed by the guys we have in the Demon tier. Carmelo Anthony, super fun card, 6'8 shooting guard, all around super fun. It's just like, actually, this might be a point guard as a secondary position. It's just, his jumper's a little bit baited at this point. I love Melo. Yeah, he's not up to snuff anymore. Anthony Edwards, again, jump shot 80, just kind of holding him back a little bit. I will say this card is super shifty, just gets open a lot better than most, but being a 6'5 shooting guard is definitely not the most amazing. If Edwards the PG, I think he might have been able to sneak into Demons, but with how he is now, I think he can sit in here. Baby and Poku, my man. Jump shot 30, 7 feet tall, moves absolutely crazy. He's like 8 KMT. The guy is an absolute behemoth. I still actually throw him into the squad sometimes because he's so damn fun for a, not necessarily older, but just like, I guess, opal at this point, that most people are just running all dark matters. He is just amazing. And AJ Griffin has my favorite jumper this year in jump shot 49 on very quick. Great dribbling. He is 6'6 at the shooting guard position, but it doesn't matter when you're smacking out every single 4-pointer you take. And then we got Demons tier, where we're starting it off with my man Taco Fall, the out of position. I mean, we're talking about a 7'6" guy that's playing our small forward and shooting guard. Yeah, he gets the Demons tier. Richard Jefferson, again, jump shot 49, my favorite jumper. He's essentially this AJ Griffin, just taller and dribbles a bit better. Paul George, 6'9 shooting guard. The PG jumper is definitely not the most amazing. It's a little bit slow, but Paul George is literally just a great all-around card at everything else. I think you can kind of get over it. Michael Finley is a taller John Wall and just a better John Wall, so why wouldn't he be up here in the Demons? Luka Doncic, obviously you want to play Luka at the point guard or the shooting guard if you can, but if you ended up pulling this Luka Doncic, I still want people to know that I think he's still a Demon tier card, especially on next gen. That's mainly what I play, so it's definitely a bit next gen bias, but Luka just can't miss with that jumper, has great dribbling, and it's just an all-around amazing card. This card is still fire, just pick up the point guard or shooting guard realistically. And then we got both versions of LeBron. Doesn't matter what kind of version of LeBron you run. They're both crazy. I think this one has jump shot 3 and this one has set shot 25 because of the different positions. This one can play PG, so he has 3. Both amazing. Lamar Odom is a 6'10". Used to be Paul George, but I think they gave him jump shot 4, if I'm not mistaken. I'm actually going to double check that because I didn't quite look at it. Let me look. He's at 6'10", 6'11". Paul George jumper, very quick dribble style, ready for size up, Westbrook combo, Trey escape, and the Jordan cross. The Wiggins behind the back is definitely the most amazing, but they gave him the Trey leaner, the long athlete, and if you really don't use the behind the back that often, then it does not matter. And this Lamar Odom is great. Kristaps Porzingis, this is a weird one because like I think that it's weird having a Porzingis that can play the point guard position, but even as a small forward, 7'3", 7'6" wingspan, he's 240. He has the Luka size up, quick dribble style, the Lopez jumper on very quick, normal leaner, Scotty behind the back, Kawhi cross, long athlete, crazy dunking, crazy tendencies. So honestly, I think that he's a great small forward. I just don't quite know how he feels as a PG, so be a little bit careful with that. But at the end of the day, the dude is an absolute beast. Then we got both versions of KD. I think both of these are great. Obviously, the Invincible can play shooting guard, but who cares? And then we have the in the end game Kevin Durant, which is obviously the best of all the Kevin Durants available, or at least one of the two. 6'9" shooting guard, set shot 25 on very quick with the quick dribble style. Obviously a demon. And then we're continuing it with the next KD. This one is obviously the point guard version of endgame Kevin Durant that we kind of just, I think, have to get at this point. Jump shot 3, very quick dribble style, row size up. He can curry slide as well. We all know he's an endgame. And then we have both versions of Kawhi, who I think are better just because than this one over here, just because they aren't locked having small forward, power forward. This one, the Mystic, is small forward, shooting guard, and this one, the Invincible, is I think small forward, PG. Both are crazy good cards, absolute beasts. Definitely run them. We got the endgame Giannis, set shot 25. Giannis is just unreal. Honestly, I kind of like Giannis's jumper as is, so I'm a little bit upset that he's got set shot 25, but still an absolute beast. And this set shot 25 Carmelo Anthony is crazy. The only bad thing about normal Melo is that he has the Carmelo Anthony jumper, which is a little bit slow. And then you give him set shot 25, which is lightning quick. Keep everything else that's good about Melo, and it just becomes a damn good time. So this is our small forwards list. I know there's going to be somebody that I'm missing that everybody's going to be pretty upset about. There's always one card, rank 60 of them. I always forget one, but they're still absolutely amazing cards. We got, remember, we got 2 pages right here. Boom and boom. And these are primary position lists. So if somebody's not on here, but they're like primary power forward, that's the reason. Anyway, either way, like the video if you guys did enjoy. Comment what you guys think. Try to move some guys up, move some guys down, and everything else that you could think of. Subscribe and all that wonderful stuff. And I will see you in the next video.